Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Deja Vu here, and we're back for set 6 between Moon Stars and KT Rolster. It is Kwanro fresh off that beautiful victory over Luxury, and he's going to be going against Firefist. Interesting choice here from KT Rolster, deciding to throw out Firefist to Kwanro. Gonna play another ZVZ, and I suspect that the thing about this is that, kind of a crapshoot sometimes with ZVZ. You know, you can kind of just get a build order victory. So it's almost like they're saying, okay, Firefist, you've got probably about a 50-50 shot of winning in a ZVZ. What are the chances that Kwanro is going to win 2 ZVZs in a row? He's got to win 2 ZVZs? Come on. Probability, guesswork, hope, prayer, all of it suggests that one of 2 Zergs should be able to take down Kwanro in a ZVZ. But we'll see what Kwanro's got here. This is step 2 for him. He's completed step 1, taking down Luxury. Step 2 is taking down Firefist. We'll see if he's able to do so. Kwanro's going to start in the 12 o'clock position in red, and Firefist is going to start in the bottom left in yellow. This map is Neo Moon Glaive, and we'll see what build these 2 players decide to go for. Kwanro's already had to play ZVZ, so he's already shown his 12 hatch opening. We'll see if he decides to do that again or change it up into something different. One of the things about Winners League format is that you can't just practice one build in any matchup. You got to have multiple builds prepared. You got to be proficient at multiple builds on multiple maps, and really puts a lot of pressure on you, really on your mechanics, on your in-game decision making. That's what's stressed more than anything else, is your in-game decision making and your ability to adapt. Got Overlord spawning from both players, no pools yet, so both players are going to go for 12 somethings. We'll see if what they do, if it's going to be a 12 pool. No, actually it looks like an overpool actually from Firefist, and Kwanro, it looks like, might be going for a 12 hatch. Looks like he's going to go for a 12 hatch, but the Overlord for Firefist is heading there first, so it's going to be a 12 hatch versus an overpool. 9 pool is definitely a big advantage over 12 hatch. We'll see if Firefist can translate an overpool build into a victory over 12 hatch. I've seen this go both ways. Overpool definitely has a good chance, I think, of doing a lot of damage to a 12 hatch. Definitely has a good opportunity. It's just a matter of actually executing it. It's not as imbalanced as a 9 pool. And it looks like Firefist is going to throw down a hatchery at his expansion as well. And this is looking very, very similar to the last game so far. Looking very, very similar builds. And gotta be careful. Gotta be careful for those players. I think I would actually laugh if Kwanro just did the exact same thing. Built the exact same number of Zerglings, played a little defensively, waited to see if he could bait those Zerglings, try to do some damage. That way he got gases up for both players. And first 100 gas for Firefist looks like it's going towards speed. I think it went to speed. It might have gone to it might have actually gone to the lair. I think it actually did go to the lair. Yeah, it looks like it did go to the lair. And Kwanro will almost assuredly put his investment right into lair tech as well. Gonna try and translate this 12 hatch right into a victory in the air, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Both players deciding to go for the lair first rather than speed, and I think that might be a little bit of a mistake from Firefist. Last game we saw both these players do the same. Both players do the same thing with the same builds, or very, very similar builds at least. And Kwanro came out ahead, so you'd think that Firefist maybe learning from that could maybe try and do something different, or maybe he just thinks that his execution is better than Luxury, and that's why he's deciding to do the exact same thing, because that's what he's doing. He's doing the exact same thing. Firefist mistiming that drone a little bit, but looks like he caught it, so not losing too much mining time. Both players should be probably about halfway done with their lairs. Neither one of them actually pushing out right now. Looks like Firefist now maybe thinking about it. Yeah, he's got 6 Zerglings, and he's not actually pushing out, just trying to keep information away from Kwanro. And Kwanro doesn't know what build's coming his way yet, but he sneaks that Zergling around, able to get a scout and a creep colony from Firefist. WTF, mate. I don't know about that. That's kind of wasteful at this point. There's no need for that Sunken Colony right now at all. He's got Overlords at Kwanro's base. He knows exactly how many Zerglings Kwanro has produced. There's no need for that Sunken Colony. It's actually a pretty big error in ZVZ. The drone plus the 125 minerals approximately, I think, to build the Sunken Colony. That is a blunder by Firefist. That's an awful decision by him to throw that down this early. He could have done that a lot later if he thought that Kwanro was going to spam Zerglings. Look like he learned some things from that game that he played versus Luxury, and didn't think about staying to his fundamentals. And Very disappointed to see that. We got 10 Zerglings out for Kwanro. Looks like still the 6 for Firefist, and the as well as the second colony. Kwanro has his extractor up earlier, much earlier than Firefist, so he's going to have a gas advantage right now. And now Kwanro pushing out with a lot of Zerglings, and maybe this is why Firefist decided to throw down a sunken colony, decided that he was just going to play defensively, turtle up, and sunken up. But why would you turtle up when you know that your opponent has an earlier hatchery than you, an earlier expansion? Turtling up is just doesn't seem like the really the best decision here, unless you really could sneak a lot of drones in. I don't think that was a wise decision on his part. And Kwanro now has a really a lot of Zerglings right outside of Firefist base. That's a pretty well placed sunken colony actually. So doing a good job here defending, but only just now getting gas. Kwanro has been mining gas for probably about a minute and a half off of his second gas, so he's well ahead in terms of gas. First Mutilas are out for Firefist. Kwanro shouldn't be too far behind here. I can't imagine those the Mutilas being that different in terms of time. And it looks like Kwanro actually going to try and dart in here with his Zergling, going in here, picking off one drone, maybe actually able to get a pick off a second drone, able to get 2 drones, and now he's staying here a little bit longer than I think he should have. Able to get a third drone, maybe? Yes, he is able to get a third drone. All of the gas drones at the national expansion have gone down. But Kwanro should be able to have more Zerglings and Mutilas in the air. Yeah, he's got more Mutilas in the air, able to defend. So now this isn't the same thing as when Luxury lost all those Zerglings for just a single drone. This is a lot superior position for Kwanro. He's got a lot more Mutilas in the air, has a lot more gas, throwing up a sunken colony as well, and should be in good shape here with proper micro. He's got more Mutilas, that's for sure, and not that many Zerglings out here for Firefist. They all go down, don't do a damn thing, and Firefist is just in bad shape. Kwanro showing us that he's got better micro, a far superior understanding of the matchup than Firefist. Far superior. That, more than anything else, is glaring to me in this game, is that Kwanro just knows how to play ZVZ far better than Firefist. It's not even close. And Kwanro with just a huge air force right now, and Firefist is just too small. Firefist is just glaringly too small, and I think he's going to lose here very quickly. An Overlord is going to go down for Firefist, and yeah, not very pretty at all. And Kwanro going to maybe try and engage. Could probably pick off a couple more Overlords that are out and about. Yeah, he's going to get a second Overlord. Could get a third if he sees it there. Could very easily get a third. This is just not good at all for Firefist, and I think I mean Kwanro just looks so calm. Look at his face. He's just playing the game. Just playing the game. Just chilling, just gonna do my job, just gonna make it over. And that's it. And Kwanro is playing conservative right now, just using the fact that he got those 3 drone kills, and a lot of passivity will help him in this game right now. He'll just be able to macro up a much bigger air force than Firefist, and Firefist really, at this point, has little to no chance to come back in this. He doesn't have an economic advantage, doesn't have a Mutilas advantage, doesn't have a Zergling advantage, doesn't have any advantage, doesn't have a Scourge advantage, just doesn't have a drone advantage, not a single advantage, doesn't have a map advantage. I cannot even think of a single advantage right now that Firefist has going for him, and it's just going to be an inevitable death for him. He hasn't even put down spore colonies. Maybe if he had done that, maybe I still don't even think that could do anything. I just don't think that he has any chance here. Losing yet another Overlord. That's the 3rd Overlord down here, and now we're going to see the engagement between these 2 players, and we'll see how good the Mutilas micro is. Looks like neither player really microing all that much. Kwanro is eating a lot of Scourge here, but still, I can't tell who's got more. I think Kwanro still has more, because he landed a lot of Mutilas as well, and yeah, he's got a huge number of Mutilas left over. Firefist GGing. And KT Sense, is that his name? That's awful. If that's considered game sense, that is awful. Firefist not even looking respectable in that game. Doesn't even look knowledgeable in that game. Firefist absolutely taking the walk, and he goes down. So Kwanro has completed step 2 of this comeback, and we're going to go on to an ace match, game 7. It's got to be Kwanro versus Flash, and we'll see, what does Kwanro have in store. Does Kwanro have it in him to take down Flash? That is all that's left. That is awesome. That is the 3rd marker for Woongjin Stars, the 3rd little placard on that chalkboard that has come down, and I want to know what they mean. I almost wish I can't learn Korean that fast. Someone tell me what that says. And that's all it is. We're going on to game 7. It's going to be Kwanro versus Flash. Should be epic. And Kwanro actually Kwanro free and 0, like, fighting over Are they doing the water bottle thing again? I think they're doing the water bottle thing again. Before the ace match in the last series, STX versus Stars, Zero, who's going to play, and it took, got a bunch of, or maybe it's not water bottles this time, maybe it's something else. He got a bunch of water bottles in a box and took them out to the audience and really gave it. And it was just a very, very nice gesture. Now we're going to have Kwanro do it, free holding the box, not able to play, so he's going to hold the box and offer his support in some way or another. And Kwanro is going to be handing out some drinks to the faithful audience that has been in here for a treat of 7 games. So I love Luncheon Stars. They're awesome. I love Stars. So I'm going to be rooting for Kwanro a little bit in the next game. Versus Flash, even though he is going to be the massive underdog. But if he can, think about that epic comeback. Luncheon Stars possibly able to take down KT Rolster in the next set. Enjoy watching Kwanro continue to hand out drinks to the audience and be a good Samaritan and be awesome in general. Free doing the same thing. I'll see you guys on the ace match, set 7 coming up.